Hello, this is Steve from Steve's True History and Knowledge channel, and I wanted to do a video on my garden, my fruit trees. I haven't been doing too much with it, but I figured I would share and just show you where things are at. This is my pineapple guava. I've had it for a long time. It's a dwarf guava. Hasn't got really, hasn't gotten that big. That's about as big as it's been ever since I got it, I guess. After a couple years, it got that big, and it's pretty much stayed that way. I haven't really gotten any fruit off of it. There was some green fruit that came on it, but I thought it wasn't ripe because I didn't know that the pineapple guava fruit actually stays green. But now I know. So if I see some little green fruits, then I know I can eat them. Okay. Excuse the mess in my yard. Got a bunch of stuff that I'm working on here. My dogs, my dog Boar, my dog Borgie, that's his dad. That's the dad right there. The other one was the son. And here's my grape vine. This is a red grapes. I don't know how many years old. It's like probably 4 or 5 years old or something. You can zoom in here. You see some grapes gonna grow there. There, you see some down right there. Looks like I'm gonna get looks like some down there. Looks like I'm gonna get a ton of grapes this year, which is gonna be nice. Because the last year or two I didn't really get that many because I chopped this vine down because I was trying to clean it up. I was gonna put it up on like a trellis or something, but I didn't get to that, and it ended up growing back out, and so now it's gonna fruit again, and so I'll get fruit, and instead of a clean yard I'll get some grapes. So but you can see it looks like I'm gonna get a ton of grapes. Look at all those. Look at these. Look at that one right there. I want to get a lot. Look at all those. Look at all those. So hopefully the birds don't eat them all, and then or rats. Here is what is this? This is the wonderful pomegranate, just a common pomegranate tree here in California. It always fruits. The pomegranates were not that good to me. I tried one or two. I'm still trying to figure out when they're ripe, and how to eat them and everything. So but it looks like I got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's like, I don't know, probably 30 pomegranates. It looks like I'm gonna get this year, which is a lot. Which is awesome. Look at all those. Which is awesome. I'm happy about that. But I don't know if I'm gonna eat them all, but you just go back over here on the other side of the grape, and you can see some more grapes growing down there, close to the ground, and all that. Tons of. I'm gonna get tons of grapes. And then this is my avocado, and he got really big too. I don't know, he's like 5, 6 years old or something, he or she, or no fruit, but I found out that I have to have another different variety of avocado for it to fruit. So if I'm still here living at this house, which it's not sure right now, I might get another one to go with it. And then here's my guava. I don't know what kind of guava it is. It gets the yellow guavas, but it's huge. It's been here for a lot of years. Look at how big it is. You can see how big it is. It's just big, huge. It's gonna get like, it gets hundreds of guavas. They taste all right. They don't taste they don't taste really good, and they don't really taste bad. They're just kind of like in the middle. But that's my avocado, and then that's my guava, and then this is one of my apricot trees, and he's not doing very well. I think I might have killed him. I don't think he's good for this San Diego climate near the coast, because we're kind of close to the coast. He might have to be more inland, but I don't know if he's gonna survive or not. He still has some green leaves, but I paired him with this female tree, and you can tell she's doing way better. She has a lot of apricots on there. I think she's a gold kissed, if I'm not mistaken, and he's like a bohemia or bohemia or something like that. But anyways, I already pulled some apricots off of this tree, and there's still some more. I think I got maybe 30-40 apricots this year, so it's been doubling every year. It's been doubling. Okay, and then this what is this fig tree? I think this is a white Genoa, if I'm not mistaken, and it was over there next to the avocado, but the avocado got too big, overtook its space. I wasn't happy. I pulled it out, planted it over here. It survived, and it's really green right now. Doesn't really like growing that big. I think probably because I didn't water it enough, but now I'm starting to water it more, and it's growing a lot. It's growing better. It's not growing too big, but it's just has a lot more leaves now, and you can see that it just has a ton of figs that it's growing right now, a lot, down in there. There's a whole bunch over here. Look, there's some, and these figs grow like twice a year, not just once a year, twice, I think. But that's good. So there's one that's a little bit more ripe, or color. When it turns purple, then it's ripe. Here's a loquat, which is kind of common in San Diego. I got this for free from my neighbor. He has those two big ones up there, so hopefully this one will be getting pollinated. His over there gets a lot of fruit. He doesn't even eat them, but hopefully this one gets that as many fruits as that. This is a jackfruit that didn't like it in the ground because San Diego soil sucks. I put him in this bigger pot with some different soil, and he sprouted out a whole bunch of new leaves, so he's doing excellent. What did I say? Jackfruit? That's a jackfruit. It's a jackfruit. I don't know if it's gonna do well in a pot or not, like if it's gonna be able to bear fruit or not, but I'm gonna have to put more soil in there, maybe lift them up a little bit, because I still got room in there for some more soil. So this is a nectarine Panamint. I just got this Home Depot like a month or two ago. You can see nectarines, a whole bunch of nectarines growing on there, which is awesome. I don't know if they're gonna fully mature, if the fruit's gonna fully mature, but that one back there got pretty big. So we'll see. Put in with this nectarine Snow Queen. Home Depot has 3 little fruits right there. sprouted out these long branches. So it looks like it's trying to make foliage instead of fruit. And then we have this. This is a cherry. This is a cherry tree, pretty big there. I got from Armstrong Nursery, and it's a mini royale cherry. And then you pair that with the Royal Lee, right? Is what people normally do. So they pollinate each other, and these are supposed to have low chill hours, which should be good for San Diego. So we'll see. I've watched some videos where, people who know how to make their soil, and they have earthworms and everything in it, where it's just like they're getting a ton of cherries in a pot. It's really amazing. So I'm hoping to even get close to that. This is a midsummer peach, mid-pride peach, and you look at how big this peach is right there. It's getting a little bit soft. It's almost ripe. There's another one up here. Looks like it's getting rotten. Probably not gonna eat that. And there's another one up here at the top, almost ready to pull off. A couple fell off when I was replanting it, but it looks like he's doing good. And this specific variety is supposed to do well in San Diego, so we'll see how it does. So those are my two calamasi, I think they call it in the Philippines, tree. That's like a citrus, like a mix between a lime and like a mandarin or something. And they always get a ton of fruits year round, and they've been here like a lot of years. So goji berry, I barely get any berries from this goji berry. I probably don't water it enough, but he's big. He's just not producing fruits. I need to, San Diego soil. I'm blame it on the San Diego soil, and I probably don't know how to water them correctly. There's another loquat growing right there, and then there's a whole bunch of banana trees. I don't know the variety. They do fruit. They were fruiting, but the fruits weren't getting ripe. So I chopped them all down, said, it's not worth the water because they need a lot of water. But then they grew back. So I said, okay, you grow back, then okay, I'll just let them grow. So that's that. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. That's how I switched. I used to do a lot of more gardening in the ground, and that's a lot of work, and it's much easier to have an orchard, like Ra, have an orchard and eat fruit like in the Garden of Eden. And so that's what I'm trying to do. All right, take care. Thank you for watching. Bye.